Hey guys, Black Scream X coming at you with another review. Today we are going to be looking at Beast Wars Airazor. A little bit about her before we get into the transformation of things. She first appeared in the episode of Beast Wars called The Spark. Basically, a stasis pod crash landed on Earth, as with all the other stasis pods. I mean, then again, how else would they come down to Earth? Most of them crash landed. A few of them actually fell down and actually landed on with precision. But anyway, not about that. She crash landed in her stasis pod, and due to the crashing, a lot of the electronics and everything and the DNA sequencer was shot, and as well as, I can't really remember what else, but there was also something else that was messed up. But anyway, she basically was a rescue protoform in a way. I decided to do this review on her because my last review I did it on Rhinox, and the two, they go hand in hand, seeing as Rhinox was the one who very well helped bring life into Airazor Spark with the help of Cheetor and of course with the great help of Rhinox. But she did appear first in the episode The Spark, and right out of the stasis pod, she was pretty badass, if I might say. I mean, she basically destroyed Airazor right off the bat. But just a quick little bio, if you will. Just give you a little insight on who Airazor is. But anyway, looking at the figure here, I do like the paint apps. If you can see, not only do you have the brown going through the figure itself, but especially with the wings, you have striping going on, and that's it's actually pretty good. And if you could tell, it actually even fades in, going right over here, and it just comes down to a halt. I like how they did that. Another thing is, looking at the tail, you have a lot of the striping going on as well. It's pretty cool how they did that. Turning them around, got a lot more of the brown, got some of, got a whole bunch of yellow going on, which not too crazy about, especially for the beast mode, but it still looks good. Along with the beast mode comes a nice gimmick. You see, there's these two things over here, basically pulling them back, and you have wing flapping action, which I think that's pretty cool. If you don't, well, I'm sorry, but I think that's pretty cool. Aside from that, as far as, I guess, articulation, if you will, for the figure, you have knees, the knee goes back, the feet, they go up and down, seeing that they are on a ball joint, they go this way, but I guess you could do that, give her some kind of pose if you display her in beast mode, hanging by a string from your ceiling, which I have a couple things displayed like that, but it's pretty fun hawk, if you will. Her mouth does open up as well, just gotta stick your nail right in there and open it up, so that's actually pretty cool how it opens up. Just another little detail that they didn't have to include in the figure. But anyway, getting into the transformation of Airazor, it's pretty simple, as with a lot of the other Beast War figures go. Simple transformation. What you're going to want to do is, you're going to start off by taking the arms. You can see that her arms are folded nicely down there. Just pull them out, and straighten them out right there. Pull the other one out, straighten it out. Then from there, you're going to take the legs and just straighten them all out. Take the other one, straighten it right on out. Kind of tight, which is, well, I like it tight. Shows I haven't really played with the figure much. But after you do that, just going to take the pelvis of Airazor and just fold it right on down. And then once you do that, just going to take the bottom part of the legs and just rotate them right around. Rotate the other one right around. Getting a little bit closer to the full transformation. Like I said, it's a simple transformation. We're 75% done. What you're going to want to do is just take the hawk head and just fold that right down, which will fill up the chest. And then take the head, which is also on a ball joint, and just rotate her head around. Pull down the arms. Take the shoulder pads, get them up. Take down the arm, shoulder pad, get it up. And we have Airazor in beast mode. With the wings, you can leave them like this, I suppose, or fully extended, but you can also bring them on in like that, and bring it on in like that. I guess if you wanted to, that could give her a little bit of a more screen accurate presentation, if you will. She is a little back heavy, so it's going to take some getting used to get her standing. But I guess with the wings like that, you could give her a little bit more of a screen accuracy, if you will. But what I like to do when I have her displayed, I like to take the wings, and if you see, they are on hinges right over here. I like to take the wings and just fold them back. Stick the other one, fold them back, and that's how I like to display Airazor in my collection, at least. I know some people might like to display her with the wings, but that's how I like to do it. Now, seeing that we got the wings now going towards the back, she's a little bit more top heavy, so it's just basically getting her positioned right to stand up correctly. I like how she is in robot mode. Still has a lot of the same colors going through her, the browns, the yellows. There has been in the CG rendition of her from Beast Wars, she had some grays on her as well, and that's basically the only other color that she's really lacking, like a gray beige color. But aside from that, I mean, she's pretty close to screen accuracy, but not quite there. Granted, you can't really get all the same colors right, and, well, you could get them right, but that's talking extra money, but we all know how that is. Now, with the wings, there is a kind of a gimmick with the wings. So, turning her around, move the wing down, and you'll see how there's a cutout right over there. There's a little knob right there. Just push that knob right on up. Same thing with the other wing. Right on up. And I guess with this, you could do, when you pull down the two tabs here, I guess in a way you could do like some kind of like claw action, which is pretty cool. But that's basically that as far as that gimmick goes. She does come with a weapon as well, so let's just put these guys down. With the weapon, you take the tail of her hawk and just pop it right on up, and I think, you know what? I'm sorry. Yeah, that's actually a little bit better for the robot mode. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, there you go. Right here, underneath the tail, that is where her weapon is. So we're going to take that out. Just going to put it to the side for a second. Just another thing to notice. With the Beast Wars, they were big on the rub symbols. So you see her rub symbols right here, or just got to do just rub it a little bit. And just from the friction of your finger, which it's not really quite showing up all that well. Could be the age of the figure as well. Come on. Come on. Well, with the rub symbols, they would be just, you rub it a little bit and it will show their insignia. So, of course, this would be the maximal insignia. So, it's another cool little thing that they added on. But getting back to the weapon, just gonna lift up her arm. You see that there's 3 holes. One where her fist is, and then 2 where her arm is. So you can also notice that there's 2 pegs right there on the weapon. You know the deal. We got the pegs and we got 2 holes with 2 pegs. So I'm going to take these two holes, these two pegs, let's join them together. And there we go. And yeah, we officially have Airazor in robot mode. Like I said, pretty decent figure. I mean, I like the head sculpt. I think when the Beast Wars was around, they did pretty good with a lot of the head sculpts, especially with the later waves versus the previous season 1 figures, if you will. A lot of the later waves, they actually came with decent head sculpts that didn't feature the mutant masks, which I like. As far as the size with her, I want to say she's like a deluxe, but she also seems like she's also a scout class. Putting her next to my classic Seeker mold, Deluxe Starscream, you can see there's a lot of a height difference. She basically comes up to Starscream's chest, whereas, yeah, he's a lot taller. So, she could be a deluxe from back into the Beast Wars days, but I think that she's more of a scout class. Go ahead, correct me, let me know, I'm sure you will. But that's basically it for her. I mean, she's a great figure. I do recommend getting her. If you're a completist, you definitely got to get her. She is a good addition to any collector's collection. But anyway, this has been Black Scream X. I hope you liked what you saw. And if you did, please remember to rate it thumbs up, subscribe, and stay tuned till next time, where we will be taking a look at Scout Class Airazor. You guys have a good day.